What's up, yo? Day 18 of the practice. Recap from day 17. Again, getting introduced to the mind, the body, the soul. The reason why I came up from the practice is to be able to expand and to cut through all the filters. You know, we have so much filters through nowadays, and it's just like, what is it really, you know? And I mean, again, they always say, oh, a person's attention span's only for like 30 seconds, this and that. Well, if you keep saying that, then yeah, I guess so, if you want to go up into that. But it's just like, if you think about it, your attention span is as much as you can spare your time to be attentive towards it. And if you're can be attentive towards it for more than 30 seconds, then I think you already broke that statement, right? So again, we're getting caught with a lot of nonsense around on things, and you know, to better simulate ourselves on these things, and to, you know, to be good with ourselves and to be able to heal. I think that's also the one big takeaway, is to be able to introduce self-healing to thyself, to the world, and to kind of extend that conversation out. Because yeah, from my research and development and what I've seen out there on things, it's pretty sad. It's actually really sad. You know, and we can only do so much as far as what we have out here. You know, it really is what we make of it, and I hope we make something really great out of it. So again, extending the mind, the body, and the soul. So getting it all together. It's I think it's really difficult to grasp some of these things, and also in what ways, right? In what ways can we even start to talk about this and bring dialogue, and what kind of context, and to bring things into context and out of context. Hopefully this video can, you know, kind of justify those means on things and kind of breach through those layers and some of the things I've touched, you know, within the mind, within the body, and within the soul, you know, and kind of doing that, even though I'm not talking about it in the video, it's kind of, that's what is going through, you know, within these practice, and being able to have that. Because I mean, again, you know, from doing this video, I gotta say it's difficult to kind of really get into and home into some of those attributes, but it also was releasing on some of, I guess, you know, a bit of a digest on doing this day 18 on it. It is because again, you know, this is really personal, and to really go into that, you know, you really have to bring that stuff. So for me to do this to you, or to share this with you, you know, I'm really breaching through those layers, as well as at times kind of interrupting my practice at times, and at bits and pieces of the forms, so I can explain some of these things and kind of carry on through you, you know. So it goes back and forth on it as it does. But I mean, overall, I can say that within the 18 days and me sharing these videos, you know, my practice on things have gotten a lot stronger, and have gotten, you know, together, and trying to bring that wholeness within myself, within the world, within what we do, right? So yeah, day 18 on that, and let's get it. Again, these videos should be getting shorter on things. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, so just bringing awareness to the body, again, introducing that body scan, knowing that flow, kicking out my legs, feeling all that all over, shaking the body, coming down on bending my knees, bending that right leg down, feeling that stretch, bringing my neck down, having my right hand extended down, rotating my head, breathing into those movements. remember within your flows you have your movements. With your breathing with your movements. Just feeling that stretch. Oh yeah. Maybe start to get that stretch throughout the body. Kick that right leg off. Now I'm gonna do the same thing, bend on my left leg. Feel that stretch. Rotate that body around. Feeling that stretch around your arms, your whole left side. Start bringing that awareness to it. Breathing in how you please into those forms. Getting that good stretch. Kicking that out. Bring my hands around. Waving that out. We have a sunny day in Portland today. Somewhat sunny. Interlocking those thumbs and starting to turn to my right. Feeling that stretch on my left side of my body. Oh yeah. Getting that stretch down. Coming back to center. Put my hands out forward. Bringing them down and then swooping them back up to top. Setting my prayers, my intentions. Oh yeah. Again, when I'm in my prayer, when I'm setting my prayers and my intentions, I'm, doing all those remedies of the mind and the body and the soul, and really getting and tapping into that field and that spectrum, and really understanding this body scan, understanding my body. A really good book to get is Trail Guide to the Body. Wait here, I can kind of show you. But yeah, numerous books, but Trail Guide to the Body, pretty good book. Again, it's interesting how I got that book, but long story short, what I'm saying is, I think that was just like Trail Guide to the Body, the title of that book. to kind of, in a way, explain, you know, the trail guide, right? The map to our body, and to be able to understand that. And you know, after I was done with that book, I gotta say, like, you can have a better understanding of how your body is forming, right? And how these parts are connected, and what's the makeup, you know, what is really inside of me, you know, the physicality of it. But then, you know, we really get into those depths, the spirituality of it, the mentality of it, the, you know, these different forms on things. So, yeah, you can start to introduce that, and then these are starting to, you know, again, you get to start to step into these levels and these layers. So step into the left side, turn into the left. But that's what it is, and that's where I hope I get to be able to share with you, and to let that kind of resonate towards you. So grabbing that left foot with my left hand, extending my right hand out, rotating my right hand together, coming into center, feeling that stretch, stretching my body, feeling it on my solar plex, my stomach, my waist, my thigh, my knee. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Whew. Getting that whole stretch right there, feeling it. Oh yeah. So now I'm switching my left hand towards the other way, grabbing my foot from the outside, starting to bring pressure down towards my knee, and really getting that, hyperextending that. Oh yeah. Not to the point where you are not able to control it, but just to the point, to that perfect point where it's like you got it fully stretched, and you just stretch a little bit more and get it out and bring it to center. Oh yeah. Now extend that right hand out again, start shaking it, rotating it out. Kick my left foot out. My hands come in. My hands get the left kick. Start to bring my hands up towards ceiling. Getting that stretch. Bringing it into center. Feeling that stretch in. Feeling that whole stretch in right there. That's what I've been doing, kind of getting it right there on that waist and that lower back. Really stretching that out. Getting that form. Coming back, standing up on that right foot, shaking that left foot out. Grabbing that knee, coming out, and coming in towards center, using that right hand to prop up my balance, coming in, holding that to center, getting in on your breathing, rotating that left foot around. Oh yeah. Clearing up my conscience, my thoughts. Bringing it in, understanding that flow. Kicking my leg out. Extending that left foot out and around. Using my hands to balance myself. Kicking that left leg out. Putting my hands to center. Oh yeah, bringing it towards center. I'm going to turn to the side for you. Get that right side going. Pick up my right foot, my right leg. Grab the inside of my right foot with my right hand. Extend my left hand out. Start to reach for the left. Rotating that left hand. Bringing it towards center. Clear mode. Extending that out. Feeling that whole stretch of my right hand, my right arm, my right, everything my right side. Shoulders, chest, body. Start bringing that awareness, that touch to it, stretching that out, just holding it for a bit, clearing it up, thinking about it, working it out. Understand where you need to focus and focus. You can focus as long as you want there. Now I'm going to switch over, grab the outside of that right foot, extend my left hand out. Breathing in through my nose, out through my mouth. Holding that in, channeling it, thinking about the mind, the body, the soul, knowing that you are able to heal your body. Alright, and now we're starting to extend that leg out, my left hand out as well. I'm going to start to bring my left palm towards the ceiling, facing the ceiling. Bringing my posture up. Holding that, thinking about the mind, the body, the soul, knees, bringing it to center, feeling that stretch throughout the right, introducing that touch to get a better extension towards the stretch, towards what you need to let go, towards what you need to fix. Coming up towards you. Putting my right leg up. Getting that stretch. Bringing it towards center. Holding it in towards thigh center. Focusing on the breathing. Focusing on the mind. Focusing on the body. Focusing on the soul. Now kicking that leg out. Starting to rotate that right leg. Use my hands to prop my balance, help my balance. Bring my hands to center. Kicking my right leg out. Feeling that stretch. Taking a step back. Feeling that stretch in. Bringing my hands down and around to the top. Bring my hands down. Now coming down and starting to bring my body down. And just gonna start to hang out here for a bit. I come down, just letting my body, my neck hang. Letting go of all that, letting my arms hang. They're just dangling. And just kind of swaying a little bit, letting it flow organically. And that stretch. Bringing it to the floor now. Put my hands to the floor. Now feeling that stretch out on my legs. Probably put it this way. Feeling that stretch on my legs. And rotating that. Bring my left foot up a bit in front of my right foot. As I rotate, now bring my left foot back and my right foot in front. You know, that stretch. I'm just starting to walk those out. Go on that. Go on my knees. Put my body down, project it down. Swaying on it. Just breathing here, just put my head down. feeling that breath through the back. Rotating this out and around. Start to rock to the right, now switching it and rocking to the left. Stretching my hands back up to top. Start to place my body down to the ground, feel that kind of force down throughout your body. Introducing that, coming up towards my knees, sitting Japanese style. I'm going to bring my left hand to my stomach and my right hand to my heart, to my chest. Just rotating that, kind of going, giving it some rubs. Now coming back around, rubbing the stomach and rubbing the right side of my chest now, and rotating my neck and my head around as well to get a really good stretch, to understand that. Goes. Coming to my right side, stretching my body. Coming to the left side, stretching that body. Just gonna have my hands elevated up like that. Just gonna get down on these prayers and intentions. Okay, coming up, stretching that out, feeling those stretches around. Just gonna kind of grab my back with my thumbs, put my thumbs towards there, getting that stretch while I hold that right there, and hold my left hand on my back and my right hand on my shoulder, and really getting that stretch right there, and starting to bring my head and my perspective to the right, and feeling that stretch. And now I'm going to rotate and feel that, give my start to glance towards the left. I have my whole vision on the left side. Let me feel that stretch. I'm going to rotate now, do that same positioning with my right hand on my back, now my left hand on my shoulder. Feeling that stretch. I'm coming in. Stretching that out. Kicking it out. Doing some jumps. Rotating the body. And concluding it for day 18. Day 18. But yeah. Hope you have a good day. Classes are not around here. But yeah, hope you have a good day. I will see you tomorrow in the practice. I hope you get and start to think about your practice and think about how that kind of goes about and how that forms and how that starts to look like and that dialogue that you start to kind of have. But yeah, I hope all is well. Happy Tuesday and happy holidays, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Mahalo.